Hello everybody, this is Sew She Designs. My name is Shalisa and today is my Friday Sews video where I talk a little bit about life and sewing. If this is something that you're interested in, please stay tuned. Alright everybody, I had a busy week this week. We're going to start with what happened last Saturday. I'm going to put pictures up. I did my first sewing class with the group that I'm associated with here in Virginia. It went very well. I think I had 6 to 8 people that showed up, which was a good crowd. Like I said, it was my first class. I'm going to put the pictures up as well as their finished project. So they made a tote bag and everybody finished their tote. So I was very proud of that. I asked a couple of people how they enjoyed the class, did they learn anything, and they was very happy. They learned. They wanted to make something else and come back. So we're in the works of making that happen. They now have the Shalisa Sewing Group, so that's cute. But I'm really glad that they enjoyed themselves, and I'm proud of myself for taking on a challenge that I was very nervous about. Also this week I did a color analysis. So what the color analysis did was I put the information, I uploaded a picture of myself into the little, it's like a little website. And the website I used was colorwise.me. So when I did the color analysis, what it did was I uploaded my picture, and I want to say it looked at my skin tone, my eyes, and my hair color, and it gave me colors that it recommends that I wear and colors that it recommends that I don't wear. So I'm mentioning this to you because you are free to wear what it is that you want to wear. However, what I noticed after doing the color analysis, the colors that they suggested I wear are colors that I know for sure that when I wear these out in public, I get complimented on. So it just gave me a different light of how I wear muted colors just to try to blend in and not be seen. And that's just my own personal issue. With that being said, me learning to sew is me also learning to create my own wardrobe that I am satisfied with. So I totally agree with my analysis. You can do your own. It was free. I think they do have analysis that you can pay for. It's probably more in depth. For me, this was great. Once I get more into choosing colors and how to put colors together, I may pay for one. I'm not sure. But for me, this was great. So this is my results. So these are the colors that look best on me according to this. These are the colors that don't. And what was funny was I went and I looked, and I have a lot of these colors, which shows that I was trying to blend in and not be seen. But the colors up here are actually colors that I actually love. I actually, for an event last year, I did an upcycle, and it was this purple, and everybody loved this purple against my skin tone. And I'll try to put a picture of me with the outfit that I made. But I was just thinking to myself that once I get to where I feel that I'm ready to make my capsule wardrobe, these colors will be included in that. And with that being said, I'll be able to play off of different garments that I make, so it'll all be, cohesive and flow together. That may be something that you're interested in. I found it interesting to myself, how spot on it was. But you may or may not agree. I went ahead and looked on Pinterest for different for the different color. So I'll have a color chart. I do keep a notebook, and I call it my I don't call it my notebook. It's not a journal. It's like I call it my portfolio, because I never know who's going to approach me about the things that I make, and I want to be that good where I'm confident and say, hey, here's my portfolio and this is what I can do. So in my portfolio, I also keep things that are personal to me, and this is very personal to me. So I printed this out. I'm going to keep a copy. Probably I have my gold board up here, so I may attach it like to the bottom of my gold board. As well as I was able to print out colors of makeup for like the eyes, the cheeks, the lips that look best on me. And when I did that as well, I noticed this deeper color right here and this gold right here. I really don't do my cheeks, but I do my eye and I do my lips. And these are colors I literally already have in my stash. So with the eyes, I was really doing good. And I did notice that once I did get into putting makeup on my eyes, people would compliment that. And it was with these colors. As well as I've always liked a deep wine color for the lip. So it was very interesting to see what colors are supposedly look good on me and do not. Like I say, I was very pleased with this, and I'm going to keep this in my portfolio along with the other things that I'm keeping that I'm working on. Also this week, I purchased a new to me cover stitch, and the reason I wanted a cover stitch was because I work with a lot of knits. I want to have that nice garment professional finish, and I plan on also making my own undergarments, and the cover stitch is just going to make you look more professional. So I don't know if I can get her in the shot. It is a Janome, and everybody has their brand. I have all, I'll say this, I have all brands of machines. I have Brother, I have Janome, I have a Baby Lock, I have a Kenmore, and that may be it. Oh, and I have a Singer. Janome has been the brand I have worked with the most, so it really kind of is my go-to brand. So I'll show you the cover stitch. She is new to me. I do have both of my sergers are New Home, which is, I think, Janome. Well, it is Janome. I don't know if they started off this. I don't know if they started off New Home and Janome took them over. That I'm not sure. But I have two sergers. One says New Home and one says Janome, and then this says Janome New Home. This is a 900 CPX. It is only a 2 needle, which is fine. I think most of the stuff you find in the store may be finished with a 2 needle. I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to using it. It is I haven't tried her out yet. However, I'm pretty confident in my I'm pretty confident in my purchase because the sewing group that I'm a part of, this lady is a part of that. And when I contacted her about purchasing it, she was so excited that it was going to someone in the group, someone she felt was going to have a great home. So I'm very excited. I do name all of my machines. And because this is a Janome, that means the name needs to start with a J. So if you'd like to help me name my machine, drop me a name in the comments that starts with a J, and we're going to give her a new name next week. I also plan on participating in a challenge that I became aware of that is going on for the month of February. Excuse me. As you know, this is Black History Month. So I think her name is Natita of Soul Natural Dane on YouTube. She has a Black History Month challenge. So I follow her, as well as I follow T from Crumpets Tea and Sewing, and she is a sponsor. So yesterday I was watching her video, and that's how I found out about the challenge. So the challenge is the BHM pattern designs, which is Black History Month pattern designer. So you need to find a black pattern designer and create a garment from that pattern. As you all know, I was crazy about the Kishibe pattern that came out, and I did my mock-up, but I never sold my dress. So I have my dress sewn. I I have my dress cut out, and this is the fabric that I'm going to use. So since I haven't sewn this yet, and I love Keisha B, can't wait to get the new pattern that's out. So these are the colors, and these are those muted colors, guys, that I should be wearing, but I'm gonna make my dress. So these are the colors that I'm putting together for my dress. And this is what I'm going to enter for the Black History Month Pattern Designers Challenge on Instagram. I will try to remember to put a link to Crumpets Tea and Sewing's YouTube channel where she gives the information. So I will be participating in that this month, and hopefully I will get this done so I can show you my finished garment on next week. This week I also did my first video for Black History Month. What I am doing each week is a video where I talk about a Black designer as well as a sew along using African print fabric. So this week we did Dapper Dan was the designer that I featured, and the pattern that we used was Simplicity 9525. And what we did was we created this bag. It's a cute little zipper bag. I did a solid black handle. I did a light color inside. And this is very cute. I want to say this is view C. And I also had some of these cut out, but I want to say it's view D, the same bag, just larger. So these are the makes these are my makes for this week. This is all I made. I did start on a shirt, a butterick shirt, but I did not finish it. I'm kind of like 75% finished. So I'll show that on next week. But I made these bags. This one, got that handle, matches the inside. Same one on this one. They're a little flat, guys, because I should have used the, I didn't have the fusible interfacing that I like to use, but once they put something in it, it's gonna withstand. This is kind of like a little faux suede material. It's kind of sturdy. This is the little vinyl bag, and how I got this handle this big, I don't know, but it works. And I lined this with waterproof vinyl that I have. I mean waterproof canvas. But this is very sturdy on its own. And I have two brown ones with the brown vinyl. I was able to get the big humongous rolls at the store in Stone Mountain, Georgia, that I like to go to. When I walked in that particular day, it was a sale going on. I don't think I still have clips of those. If I do have clips, I will put clips of that sale, because it was just, I've heard about the sale, but I've never walked in on it. But anyway, that particular day, it was the long bolts, the long rolled up bolts were like $10. And if you bought 5, you got 1. No, if you bought 4, you got 2 free, something like that. Anyway, so I got this brown because I figured there's so many things I can make with this brown. But I did the camouflage with that. This one has a brown. That one has that color. Same camouflage. And they both have the camouflage on the inside. So these were all of the bags that I made. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags this week. This is a very easy make. Once you start making them, you'll just get them out in no time. So one of the things that I wanted to start on last week is I would like to shout out another YouTuber that I myself watch on YouTube. And the reason why I like to do that is because sometimes we're watching people that somebody else might enjoy watching them as well, and they just the way that YouTube is set up with their algorithm and everything, that might not come across on your screen like it might come across on mine. So last week I wanted to shout out someone, and I it clearly slipped my mind. It was not on purpose, but the person that I would like to shout out for last week is going to be Michelle from Michelle Sews Again. Michelle Sews Again, I enjoy watching her videos. She's the one that inspired me to do the color analysis. She also inspired me to do she did her make 9, but she did her make 9 in the form of a gold board, which gave me the idea to make a gold board instead of a make 9. So I enjoy watching her. I feel like when she goes over her reviews, she's very in-depth. I really enjoy her channel. So I will put a link to her video in the description below as well. This week's shout out is going to go to a lady that I just get tickled to death when I watch her, and her name is Miss Shirly Bogan. And if you watch Miss Shirley, she is probably like that cool auntie that you never had. So with that being said, I watch Miss Shirley and I love to see her makes. She particularly does makes for ladies plus size clothing. But what keeps me watching her is the way that she puts stuff together, because she did this suit, and when she showed the fabric that she did the suit with, I was like, Miss Shirley, I don't know what you're doing, but it's not gonna work. When I tell you, Miss Shirley put that thing together, and it was so freaking cute when she finished. She had me hooked. And she also makes hats, which is one of the reasons I have making 3 hats this year on my list, because she inspired me, and I've never even really been into hats, but it's just something about the way that she puts the hats together. Some of them are big, but some of them is just a little something that just was the perfect accent to an outfit. So she really inspired me to want to make a hat. So this week's shout out is going to be Miss Shirley Bogan, and I think she says it's So Shirley Likes Fashion. So please check these ladies out. I really enjoy watching their channels, and I really appreciate you watching my channel. I would also like to show you something. One of the ladies from the group, she and I went to pick up donations, and it was so funny. I hadn't even told her about my color analysis, but she loves to get silks, and she makes these scarves. So she was bringing me these scarves. She asked me which one I want, then she gave me both of them. But the funny thing was, she gave me both of these, and she was like, "Oh, I know you don't like color," but I was like, "Oh my God, those are the colors for my color analysis. I need these. These are my inspiration." So I have one hanging on each side, and I'm going to use this. I actually have like this fuchsia pink material that I'm going to make just a plain dress, and so this is going to be a beautiful accent with that. So I can't wait to make that. So I just thought that I would thank her, and thank you, Karen, if you're watching my video. I love you. But she gave me these. I'm in love with them. Can't wait to wear them and display them on myself when I go out somewhere. I'm going to get with it, guys. I'm going to get better at this sewing thing, and I'm trying to tell y'all, this wardrobe is going to be popping. Last I did, Joann's has Butterick on sale this week for $1.99, and they also have Vogue patterns on sale for $5.99. I did not pick any Vogue patterns up, but I did pick up a few Butterick patterns. A couple of the patterns are girls' dress patterns, because another thing I wanted to do this year was to give back. And sometimes I don't always have money to give back. So I wanted a way to give back. And I came upon the Dress a Girl Around the World project from another YouTuber. And then once I watched that video, then I saw a lot of videos. So anyway, I contacted the nearest ambassador to me, and we've talked, and right now she says she's in need of size 8 dresses. So I'm going to make the dresses. You can make the dress, and I think they really prefer you to make them out of cotton, no buttons or zippers. It just needs to be a really easy dress. So I purchased these patterns so I can make dresses, but I still purchased little girl sizes because I have a lot of fabric, and I feel like these smaller dresses can be scrap busters as well. But she just needs 8. So you can make any size that you would like, but she needs 8, so I'm going to concentrate on sizes 8 to 10. But the first and I think this is just so adorable, and I thought I picked this up already, but I did not. But this is Broderick 6885, and this is really cute. I'm gonna try to put it up on the side so you can see. But I thought that was really cute, and I got that. This is the version up to size 4, and so I got the other version that goes for up to a size 6. This is more of a, not the big girl, but this is more of a toddler size. And then you have the bigger girls, which these are my granddaughter sizes, so that's also why I got that. And I got this is a 10.5 to a 16.5, and I figured I could make these 2 dresses look like a little easy. Those look like an easy make, and I don't know the closure, but I'm sure I can hack the pattern to make the closure what it needs to be appropriate for the girls. And they also have a label that they want you to put. You put it on the pocket, so I'm gonna put a pocket on each dress, and then I'm gonna put the label on one pocket. I plan to get started on at least one dress. I have, like I said, I've been very blessed. People have been giving me fabric, and a lot of it has been cotton. And because of that, I'm gonna use that to be someone blessed me, and I want to bless somebody else. So I plan on making those dresses, even if I can only get one in a week or one in a month. Something is better than nothing, and it shows me giving back, and that's what I want to do. I also got Broderick 5963 because I have a lot of knits, and I'm thinking about making this be right here, C and E, the top and the pants. I think that'd be very cute, but I love all of the views on here, so at some point I plan to make them. I have Broderick 5529. I purchased this, and when I went in the store, I wasn't even looking for this, but I've been looking for a pattern like this, because on the pattern that I love, that I made the last garment, the one with the branches going through the blue, there was a pair of pants on there, and I want to make those pair of pants. And I'm thinking about making this cover up for C right here. I'm thinking about making that as the jacket to the pants, and just put a solid color top on there with the Ankara fabric that I have, that I'm going to make for this month, for Black History Month. So I'm just making a piece each week. And I don't know if you saw my upcycling video where I made like a cover up. That cover up was for my mother, but I also have plenty of, like, it's not like terry cloth, but they're knits, but they're kind of thick, like a towel. But I have one that I wanted to make her another cover up, and I just wanted a pattern. So I'm going to use this for the pattern, and this does say you can make it with knits. So I'm going to get that, because I feel like the knit that I have in mine is more absorbent when she's getting out the pool. So I'm just going to make one, and I'm probably not going to put a hood on it. I may. Depends on how I'm feeling. But one thing about knits, if you have a surgery, it's so quick and easy to sew it up. If you have a surgery, you just go and get it done. So she may get a hood, I don't know. But that's what I purchased this for. So those were all of the patterns that I got this week. This part was kind of a long Friday sews. I did have a busy week, and I just had a lot I wanted to share with you guys. Before I go, I would like to thank Jen from Today in Jen Sewing Room for creating this hashtag. I really appreciate it. This has been a very, very, very friendly community that I have become a part of, and I'm so glad that I found it. And I'm just glad that I'm sewing. I do have another YouTube channel where I was making crafts, but I guess sometimes you have to try things until you find the thing that fits best, and sewing fits best. So you can check out that channel, but I spend most of my time over here making videos for sewing because this is where my passion lies at this moment. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. I would love to have you a part of our YouTube family. And as always, have a fabulous week and sew something fabulous.